Welcome everybody. Thank you all for joining me for your Sunday community vinyasa class. Today, as usual, we will be working on our core. When I mention core, obviously it's our belly, but it's not just our belly, it's also basically our main midline. So like your upper thigh, the muscle that supports your pelvis, your lower back as well. So only when all those muscles working well together, that's when we can perform those yoga poses stably and safely. So that's what we will be working on today. We will, if you have your music, you can start now. I'm starting mine. And we will get started in a comfortable seat. So just find a seat and take a moment to settle in your space. No matter where you're practiced from, you're here. Maybe take a moment to give yourself some gratitude of carving out the next 60 minutes to take care of yourself so you can take care of your loved ones. Take a big inhale through the nose. And big exhale. Maybe you start to feel your sits bones rounding down through the mat. See if you can sit a little taller. Lengthen your tailbone up, shoulders away from the air. One more big inhale through the nose. And exhale out, side it out. Feel grounded and supported by the earth. Introducing Ujjayi breath. So you will inhaling and exhaling through the nose. As you exhale, constrict the back of your throat like you're fogging up a mirror, create an Oceana sound. Ujjayi breath is a great way to help you build up heat in your body. As always, you can always come back to a seat, take a child's pose, and drink water, take breaks whenever you need to. Know that my voice is merely a guidance. Now extend your right leg long to the right side. Reach your left arm up and over. So just gently opening up your left side body. Notice if your chest starts to slouch forward, still try to keep your chest up. Welcome, Debbie. Thanks for joining. Big breath in, feel your side body expand. And exhale, coming back to center. Place your left palm by your left hip. Inhale, press into your palms and lift your hips. So this is our baby wild thing. Trying to opening up your whole right side body. Reach your right arm up and over. Big inhale. Exhale, coming back to center. Now place yourself to face towards the right side of your leg. For one leg is seated forward. Inhale to reach both arms long. Exhale, fold forward. So gently waking up our right hamstrings. You might also feel this in your lower back. Our hamstrings tend to be pretty tight in the morning. So just be gentle. Let the gravity help you here. Slowly coming back to center. Relocate yourself so you're sitting in the middle of the mat. Cross your left knee over to the right for one seated twist. So inhale, lengthening your spine. Reach your left arm long. Exhale, twist right. So only your upper body is twisting, your pelvis still pointing towards the front of the mat. Your left arm is at the outside of your right thigh. Gaze towards your right shoulder. Tuck in your belly to help you twist. Now coming back to center. Now we switch side. So extend your left leg long. Inhale to reach your right arm up and over. Opening up your right side body. Try to maintain your chest lifted so your chest is slightly pointing towards the ceiling. As you inhale, feel your right side body expand. Exhale, place your right palm by your right side. Inhale to lift your hips, press into your palms. Baby wild thing. Push your hips up, opening up your left side body. One more inhale to reach. Exhale, coming back down to center. Face yourself towards your left foot. Inhale, reach both arms long. Exhale, fold forward. Opening up our left hamstrings. Maybe feel this in your lower back. Let yourself be soft. And maybe you notice the difference between both sides and just acknowledge it. Slowly coming back to center. Now cross your left knee over to the right for our seated twist. So inhale, reach your right arm long, lengthen your tailbone. Exhale, twist left. So your right arm is at the outside of your left thigh. Tuck in your belly. Your lower back is lengthened. Spine is long. Gaze towards the back of the mat. Coming back to center. Find the tabletop pose. So your shoulders is above your wrist, your hips above your knees, spine is neutral. Inhale, drop your belly, gaze up, cow pose, lift your tailbone up. Feel the stretch of your whole front side body. Exhale, cat, dome the spine, push the floor away, gaze towards your belly button. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly, gaze up. Exhale, cat, dome the spine, push the floor away. I'll do a couple more rounds, cat cows, or any organic movements that feels good in your body. Maybe some C shapes, some S shapes, or maybe you press back to your child's pose. Gently warming up our spine here. Now coming back to neutral tabletop. Tuck your toes and have a seat on your heels. So this is our little toe squats. Use your hands to pull your pinkies out. So your all 10 toes are on the mat. This can be pretty intense for some people. So if it's getting too much, you can always just untuck your toes. Inhale to reach both arms long. Exhale, find the eagle arm. So grab your left elbow below your left. You can wrap one time or both, or you can just hug your arms to your chest if you cannot wrap your arms together. Bring your Shoulders down, elbows up, hands away from your face. We're trying to stretching out our shoulder blades, so you should feel this in your upper back. Big breath in. And exhale, release your arms. We switch side. Inhale. Exhale your left arm underneath your right. Wrap one time or both. Bring your shoulders down, elbows up. Move your hands away from your face. And use your breath to guide you through. Big breath in. And exhale, release your arms and your feet. Untuck your toes. See if you can lift your kneecap up just 1 inch above the mat. Inhale to lift your heart. Exhale, coming back to center. Inhale, reach both arms long. Exhale, hands to heart. 2 more, just like that. Inhale to reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale to reach. Exhale, hands to heart. Close your eyes. Use this opportunity to set an intention for your practice. Think about one word you want to work on today. For me, I'm only going to focus on really stay in the present and focus on my breath. Take a big breath in to acknowledge your intention. And big breath out. Open your eyes. Find tabletop and your first downward facing dog. So lift your hips up. Your shoulders is about, your hands are about shoulders with distance. Your feet is about hips with distance, or maybe wider for this first one in the class. Trying to spread all 10 fingers wide so your weight is evenly distributed to all 10 fingers. So no dumping weight in your wrist. Really lengthen your tailbone up to the sky. So maybe you bend your knees a lot. Big breath in through the nose. And big breath out. Inhale, your right leg reaches high. Exhale, bend your knees, opening up your hip, stacking your right hip on top of the left. Maybe you use your knees to make some hip circles, circling up your ankles. Gently warming up our right hip here. Inhale, right leg long. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right knee in between your palms. Lower your back knee down. Your right knee is right above your right ankle. Draw your navel in. Light on your fingertips. So use your core to rise up. You should feel this in your left psoas, your left hip flexors. Reach both arms long, find one back bend, your trace. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, half split. Straighten your right leg, flex your right toes towards your face. Stretching out our right hamstrings. I like to shift my weight forward and back. Walk your hands forward to frame your right foot. Straighten your back leg. Find a modified pyramid pose. So shorten your stand. Your left toes is about 45-degree angle, pointing towards the left side of the mat. Let your upper body hang heavy here. Head and neck relax. Your pelvis pointing straight towards the front of the mat. Big breath in. Big breath out. Lower your back knee down. Inhale, cow pose, kick your right knee up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. So that is our warm up for the right side. We now will repeat that on the left side. Inhale your left leg long. Exhale, bend your knees, opening up our left hip, our left side body, stacking your left hip on top of the right. Use your knees to make some big circles, circling up your ankles. Maybe you notice the side is different than the right, and it's all good. Inhale your left leg long. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot between your palms. Lower your back knee down. Left knee right above your left ankle. Light on your fingertips. Draw your tailbone down. Use your core to rise up. Feel the stretch of your right hip flexors, your right thigh. Inhale, reach both arms long, your back bend. Reach your chest. Exhale, half split. Straighten your left leg. Flex your left toes towards your face. You might feel this in your lower back as well. Maybe you shift your weight forward and back, awakening our hamstrings. Walk your hands forward to frame your left foot. Straighten both legs. Modify pyramid pose. Your right toes is about 45-degree angle, pointing towards the right side of the mat. Upper body hand heavy, head and neck relax. Bring your right hip forward, left hip back, so your hips are square towards the front of the mat. Big breath in, and big breath out. Bend into your right knee. Inhale, cow pose, kick your left knee up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Find a rap dog fold. So your feet is about hips width distance. You can bend your knees a lot. Let your upper body dangle here. Option to grab opposite elbows. Maybe you sway from side to side. Maybe gently nod your head yes, shake and no. Decompressing our spine. Big breath in through the nose and big breath out. Release your palms to the mat, one vertebra at a time. Come to standing mountain pose. Take your time. Once you're there, your feet is about hips width distance, really grounding down through all four corners of your feet. Shoulders away from the air. Your chest is proud. Extend all 10 fingers wide. Receive energy from your environment. Inhale, upward salute. Reach both arms long. Exhale, forward fold. Release. Inhale, halfway lift. Pause here for the exhale. So your weight is in the balls of your feet. Your spine is neutral. Slightly untap your tailbone to really maintain a long spine. This is an active pose. Your core should be engaged here. One more inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, plank pose. Plant your palms, step both feet back. Your shoulders right above your wrist. Your hips is aligned with your shoulders. Engage your core. We lower down in 3, Building strength. 2, 1. Lower down to your belly. Untuck your toes. Your palms stay where they are. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, low cobra. Lift your heart. Press down through your pubic bone. Exhale, release. We do that 2 more. Inhale, low cobra. Lift your heart. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale, low cobra. Exhale, press back through tabletop to downward facing dog. So that is our vinyasa or chaturanga flow for today. You always have options to do full-on chaturangas, or you can skip it. Listen to your own body and make this practice yours. Inhale your right leg long. Exhale, low lunge. Lower your back knee down. Inhale your back bend. Exhale, half split. Straighten your right leg. Flex your right toes. Inhale, pyramid pose. Straighten both legs. And pause here for one more round of breath. Step your right foot back, plank pose, and go through your flow. Or you can skip it and we all meet back in downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg long. Exhale, low lunge. Lower your back knee down. Inhale your back bend. Lift your heart. Exhale, half split. Flex your left toes. Inhale, pyramid pose. And pause here for one full round of breath. Step your left foot back, plank pose. Lower down halfway or all the way down. Inhale your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice job. I hope you all feel warm up now. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. So sit your hips low. Your arms can reach as long, or you can bring your palms to heart center. Your weight is in your heels. Spine is straight, so slightly untuck your tailbone to maintain a long spine. You should feel this in your quads, in your glutes. Chair pose is so good for you. Can you challenge yourself? Maybe today you sit a little lower and feel that burn in your thigh. You got this. One more round of breath to hold. Inhale, upward salute. Stretch it out. Maybe find a back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose and go through your flow. So lower down halfway or all the way down. Inhale, your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg long. Exhale, knees to nose. So your upper body is like a plank pose. And we are tapping our knees to the mat 3 times. So tap 1, building strength. 3, tap. Now low lunge, step your right feet down. Inhale, open up, warrior 2, spin your back heel down. Your right knee is right above your right ankle. Keep pressing into the knife edge of your left foot. Flip your palms up, bend your elbows, squeeze your shoulder blades together. So feel that upper body engagement. And now extend both arms long. So everything is engaged here. Strong warrior, you got this. Inhale to reverse, reach your right arm up and over. Still commit to the bend in your front knee. Feel the openness of your right side body, your chest. Exhale, side angle, reach your right arm down, left arm up. Your belly is away from your thigh, your core is engaged. Feel a long line of energy from crown of the head all the way to your tailbone. Coming back to center, straighten both legs, shorten your stand. Inhale for reverse triangle pose. Reach your right arm up and over. Exhale, triangle pose. So tilt your hips toward your left side. Bring your right arm down, left arm up. If you have a water bottle or a block, this is a great place to use it to bring the floor up to you. Try to have your weight evenly distributed to both legs. Your spine is still straight. Chest is lifted. Use your core and remember to breathe. Lower your left hand down. Find a low lunge. Inhale, easy twist. Reach your right arm up. Exhale, plank pose and go through your flow. Nice job. We repeat that for the left side. Inhale your left leg long. Exhale, knee to nose. Use your core. We do 3 tap. So tap 1. You got this 2. 3. Step your left foot down. Inhale, warrior 2. Spin your back heel down. Opening up your arms. So still remember the engagement of your upper body. You can bend your elbow, squeeze shoulder blades together, extend your arms long. Your chest is right above your pelvis. Keep peeling your left thigh open. Strong warrior, strong foundation. Inhale, reach your left arm up and over. Feel the stretch of your left side body. Still commit to the bend in your left leg. Exhale, side angle, reach your left arm down, right arm up. Maybe gaze towards your right palms if it's okay in your neck. Long line of energy from the crown of the head all the way to your back heel. Straighten both legs, shorten your stand. Inhale for reverse triangle, reach your left arm up and over. Exhale, triangle pose, tilt your hips toward your right side. Lower your left arm down, right arm up. Same option with the other side. You can use a block or water bottle to bring the floor up to you. Weight evenly distributed to both legs. Everything is working here. Remember to breathe. You got this. Lower your right palm down, low lunge. Inhale, easy twist, reach your left arm up. Exhale, plank pose and go through your flow. Find a child's pose, take a break, drink some water, towel off. Nice job, everyone. Still have some more work to do. When you're ready, we all meet back in downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, let's take one collective breath here as a group. Big inhale through the nose. And open mouth, exhale, side it out. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit your hips low. Reach both arms long. As you inhale, lengthening your spine. Exhale, twist right. Reach your right arm back. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, twist left. Gaze towards your left fingertips. Inhale, upward salute, stretch it out. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose. Lower down halfway or all the way down. And inhale, find your back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. We now will repeat the flow, this time breath to movement, so a little faster this time. Inhale your right leg long. Exhale, knee to nose, and find that 3 tap. 1, 2, 3. Low lunge. Inhale, warrior 2, open up. Stay here for the exhale. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale for reverse triangle, straighten both legs. Reach right arm up. Exhale, triangle pose. Tilt your left hip towards the left. And pause here for one full round of breath. Lower your left palm down, low lunge. Inhale, easy twist. This time, can you move from here to a side plank? So bring your right leg back. So side plank to the right, always option to lower your left knee down for some support. Try to have your hips align with your shoulders, so really push your hips up. Gaze towards your right fingertips. One more inhale to stay. Exhale, coming back to plank, option for a flow, or skip it. We all meet back in downward facing dog. Nice job. Inhale your left leg long. Exhale, knee to nose and find your 3 tap. Tap 1, 2, 3. Low lunge. Inhale, warrior 2, open up. Exhale to sink low. Inhale, reverse, reach your left arm up. Exhale, side angle, left arm down, right arm up. Straighten both legs. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle pose. And pause here for one full round of breath. Bring your right arm down, low lunge. Inhale, easy twist, reach your left arm up and move to our side plank to the left. So bring your left foot back, spin towards the outer edge of your foot, your left palm up. Same option, you can always lower your lower leg for some support. Try to keep pushing your hips up, working on our shoulders, our core. You got this. Lower your left palm down, find the plank pose, and go through your flow. From downward facing dog, let's take one more collective breath here. Big breath in. And open mouth exhale. Sigh it out. Inhale your right leg long. Exhale, low lunge. This time, find your warrior one, so spin your back heel down. And rise up, warrior one, your pelvis facing towards the front of the mat. Your back foot is about 45-degree angle, pointing towards the left side of the mat. Interlace your palms in your lower back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale to lift your chest. In the same time, try to keep your palms away from your hip. Exhale, humble warrior. So start to lower your upper body towards the inside of your right thigh. At the same time, push your knuckles over your head. So you should feel this in your shoulder blades, in your upper back. Option 2, release your palms. And can you move from here to a chair pose? Step your left foot forward, chair pose. You should feel the burn in your right leg. I know I feel it. Pause here in the chair. You got this. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose and go through your flow. Or skip it. Inhale your left leg long. Exhale, low lunge and find your warrior one. Spin your back heel down. Rise up. Interlace the opposite palms on the top this time. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Lift your chest. Inhale. Exhale, humble warrior. Dive forward. So this also has a little balance. Remember to breathe. Release both hands down. Can you move from here to a chair pose? Step your right foot forward. Chair pose, sink low. Feel that left thigh burn. You got this. One more round of breath to stay. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, your flow. We all meet back in downward facing dog. This time from downward facing dog, walk your hands back to meet your feet. So you're at the back of your mat. Your feet is about mat width distance, heels in, toes out for Malasana squat. So you will just squat down. You might stay here. Maybe your heels are lifted. It's all good. The goal here really is trying to opening up your hips and your thigh. If you have any inversion like crow or flying frog, you're welcome to go there. If you're staying in Malasana squat, I offer you a different twisting option. So place your right palm on the right side. Inhale to reach your left arm up. Still try to keep your left thigh open. Now switch side. Place your left palm on the mat. Inhale your right arm up, opening up your right side body. And exhale, release. If you're in any inversion, we all meet back in Malasana squat. Place your palms in the front of the mat and straighten both legs for gorilla pose. So your feet is about hips width distance. Bend your knees a lot. Flip your palms so your palm facing towards the ceiling. Slide your palms underneath your feet. So you're standing on your palms. Your upper body hand heavy here. Head and neck is relaxed. So use your body weight to massage your palms. We've done a lot of chaturanga side planks today. So use this chance to send some love to your palms. Maybe you can rock from forward and back a little bit. Big breath in here. Big breath out. Slowly release your palms. Walk yourself forward to find downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Bring your palms to heart center. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist right. Bring your left elbow to the outside of the right thigh and keep pressing into your palms to help you twist. Your pelvis still square towards the front of the mat. So if your left knee start to curl forward, can you try to push it back? Shift your weight to your right foot, lift your left leg up, flamingo pose, duck your left foot back, revolve twist. Option to lower your back knee down for a deeper twist. We will be here for a couple more rounds of breath. So challenge yourself to settle in this not so comfortable pose. Every inhale, think about lengthening your spine. Every exhale, you twist. Remember to breathe. Slowly release both palms to frame your right foot. Straighten your back leg. Find our pyramid pose that we've done in the beginning of the class. So fold your upper body towards your right leg. Micro bend your right knee to protect your knee joints. Maybe you notice if this one feels any different than the first one we've done in the class. Notice all the space you've created for yourself. Step your left foot forward, forward fold, one vertebra at a time. Come to standing mountain pose. Inhale, both arms up, upward salute. Exhale, hands to heart. Close your eyes. Pause here for a moment. Reconnect your breath and your intention before we move on to the left side. Open your eyes. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, chair pose. Bring your palms to heart center. Inhale, lengthening your spine. Exhale, twist left. So your right elbow either at the outside of your left thigh or maybe between your knees. Press into your palms to help you twist. Try to square your hips towards the front of the mat. Your weight evenly distributed to both feet. Shift your weight to your left foot. Lift your right leg up, flamingo pose. Duck your right foot back, revolve, twist. Option to lower your back knee down for a deeper twist. So same with the other side. We will be here for a couple more rounds of breath. Try to settle in this not so comfortable pose. Every inhale, lengthening your spine. Every exhale, twist. Keep pressing into your palms to help you twist. Release both palms to frame your left foot. Straighten both legs. Pyramid pose. Shorten your stand. Pelvis square towards the front of the mat. Upper body hand heavy. Maybe you feel your left hamstrings is a bit more open this time. Big breath in. Big breath out. Step your left foot forward, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank pose, plant your palms, step both feet back. We lower all the way down to our belly in 3. You got this, 2. 1. Lower all the way down to your belly. Have a few more back strengthening postures. So bring your palms by your side, palm face down. First round is half locust, so we will only lift your heart. Exhale out all the air to prepare. Inhale to lift your chest. Press down your pubic bone. Feel your spine is long. Can you still breathe here? Can you lift a little taller? One more inhale to lift. Exhale, release. Gaze right, left cheek on the mat. Bring your head back to center. This round is full locust, so we will lift everything up. Exhale out all the air to prepare. Inhale to lift your chest, lift your legs, lift your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades together. You should feel this in your glutes, in your quads. Can you lift a little taller? Imagine yourself soaring up on the sky. So strong. Inhale, one more lift. Exhale, release. Gaze left, right cheek on the mat. Maybe you reconnect with your own heartbeat. Bring your head back to center. This round we do the wheel pose. If wheel pose is not in the bow pose, if bow pose is not in your practice, you can do half locust or full locust. For bow pose, you will bend your knees and grab from the outside of your foot. Try to bring your knees about hips width distance, not wider than your feet, than your hip. Exhale out all the air to prepare. Inhale to lift your heart. Keep kicking your feet into your palms to help you lift. Think about the more you kick, the more you lift. Maybe you rock towards the soft side of your belly. You got this. Inhale, one more kick, one more lift. Exhale, release. Gaze right, left cheek on the mat. Option to bend your knees, to windshield wipe your legs, release your lower back. And now flip yourself so you're just laying on your back, like flipping a pancake. Bend your knees. Your feet is about hip width distance for 2 rounds of bridge pose. So inhale to lift your hips up. Option to walk your palms below your shoulders. Maybe you interlace your palms here. Try to lift your hips up a little higher. Your head and shoulders is on the mat. Exhale slowly, lower down to the mat. We do that one more time. So inhale to lift your hips. Same option. Maybe you interlace your palms underneath you. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Still working on our lower backs. Feel your glutes engage. Both knees pointing straight towards the front of the mat. Your thighs are parallel with one another. Your head and neck is relaxed. Only your hips and glutes are working here. Exhale, release, slowly lower down. Hug your knees to your chest. Rock yourself side to side. Massage your upper back, middle back, lower back. You've made it to the end. Now it's time for you to relax and to stretch. Hug your right knee towards your chest. Extend your left leg long. Inhale, press your right knee towards your right armpit. Half window moving pose. Exhale, supine twist. Cross your right knee over to the left and gaze right. Trying to stack your right hip on top of the left and also try to keep your right shoulder down on the mat. If you haven't already, I encourage you to close your eyes. Notice if you're still holding any tension in your body. Can you soften them? Maybe your jaws or the space between your eyebrows. Slowly coming back to center. Squeeze your right knee in one more time. And now swap out the legs. So squeeze your left knee in. Inhale, press your left knee towards your left armpit. Half window moving pose. Exhale, supine twist. Cross your left knee over to the right. And gaze left. So stacking your left hip on top of the right. Try to bring your left shoulder down. And close your eyes. Slowly coming back to center. Squeeze your left knee in one more time. Now keep both knees bent and cross your right ankle on top of your left thigh for supine pigeon. So hug your left knee in any amount. Maybe you grab from the back of your thigh or your shins. So stretching out our right thigh, our right hips. Notice if your tailbone want to curl up here, try to keep your tailbone down so your whole spine is on the mat. I sometimes like to rock from side to side here, so just an option. Now slowly release your palms and your leg. Bring your right foot down, cross your left ankle towards your right thigh. Hug your right knee in any amount. Stretching out our left hip, our left thigh. Still trying to keep your whole spine down. So really press your tailbone down on the mat. Slowly release your hands, uncross your legs. Find legs off the wall pose, so extend both legs long. Flex your toes towards your face. If you have any final inversion, like plow or shoulder stands, now it's time to do so. If not, you can stay in legs off the wall pose to enjoy this very restorative, very grounding posture, which enhances the circulation of our body. So feel that flush blood flushing back to your heart, to your brain. Maybe you flex one toes, flex the other. If you're in any inversion, slowly pull me back in legs off the wall pose. Hug your knees to your chest. Give yourself a big hug and take the biggest inhale yet. Exhale, Shavasana, release. Take up space. Feet flap open. Your palm faces towards the sky. Close your eyes. Use the next minute or so to be completely still and soaking up all the benefit you've done for your body in the past 60 minutes. I will guide you out when it is time. You're welcome to stay in Shavasana for as long as it serves you. If you're ready to move on to your day, start to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, gently rock your head from side to side. Press yourself up to a comfortable seat in your own term. Bring your palms to your heart center. Thank you all so much for joining me and share your energy with me for the past 60 minutes. I hope to see you all again soon. Namaste.
Thank you, Michelle.